Yes. There's a lot of gunfire activity. When the police came, they actually pulled out a .44 slug.
Some in Little Rock frustrated, exhausted, and left questioning their own safety after a streak of shootings. Violent crime is up 30% over the last 5 years in the city.
Data we're uncovering is showing more than 300 people have been shot, stabbed, or seriously injured by another person in 2021. The number of people shot at even higher. KARK Mitch McCoy diving into the numbers to show violence is far-reaching.
Yeah, hello. So far this year, 50 people have been killed in the capital city. That number set to exceed last year's number, and we're already on par with passing 2017's number as well, making it the most violent year in the capital city in the last decade. The sound of gunfire stretches to every corner, risking everything from businesses to a woman trying to sit on her front porch. Beyond the beware of dog warning,
I sit here, I admire.
Mary Garrison keeps her eyes
This is my home.
on Oak Street, not far from 12th,
The passerbys, the bus,
and station number 3.
fire department.
Her porch has a front row seat.
You can knock the fly out.
No, look, this year's flies. Last year was ants.
But there's a bigger problem beyond bugs buzzing. Bullets are flying too.
We do hear a lot of shootings.
Getting several shots by the excavations. I'm counting about 30 gunshots total.
Sounds like we've got some running gun battles.
We have one female victim inside the house.
Lincoln 23 initiate a homicide alert.
When we do hear the activity or gunfire, I just get up, go in the house, because that's actually all you can do.
Mary's escaped gunfire at least once.
It was a shootout, actual shootout.
Her gate door taking it instead of her home.
.44 slug was pulled out.
From here at 21st and Oak to north of 630, the city was much quieter. 5 years ago at this time, 115 people had been shot, stabbed, or seriously hurt by another person, compared to the 300 so far this year. But it's what police call a terroristic act. In other words, the number of people shot at. At this time in 2016, there had been 209. So far this year, nearly 500.
It is worse, and it's scary.
We'll get back to Oak Street in a minute, because while talking with Mary, 6 miles away, officers go to Liquor Exchange on Baseline. Someone's just been shot.
There's too many bad people.
Feed from evidence marker 14.
You okay down there?
A mechanic is on duty at the Quality Oil Change Center.
Everything good, Carlos?
Delbert Zamora owns the shop along with his best friend.
It just happens too much, especially on the street.
Sound familiar?
There is a lot of gunfire activity.
Delbert says he's concerned about the shooting streak.
I normally carry a gun. I have it here in the shop. Today I didn't even bring it. I wasn't even thinking about it this morning.
Delbert says recent violence has not affected his pocketbook yet.
If you have shootings on each side of us, they're going to be afraid one day.
So what's happening? Little Rock Police, in a written statement, says violent crime is up locally and nationally. The department acknowledges what they call an unsettling uptick, and officers are doing everything they can to stop and prevent it, which includes taking guns in the hands of felons off the street, saying all violent crime is a major focus. Police Chief Keith Humphrey said back in May,
"We are a society of weapons. We are a society that lacks conflict resolution. We are a society that we don't respect. Some people just don't respect life."
Back on Oak Street,
Some water.
Mary, Mr. Milo, and Miss Bell
Go sit for me.
keep guard. Mary thinks it's not just one person's problem, but she calls it a systematical issue.
We need to look at ourselves and see, what are we doing to contribute? What are we doing to help?
Shootings or not, she's here to stay.
This is my home.
But Mary doesn't know for how long her history-filled home will be in her family.
My daughter and my son, they've let me know that as soon as I go face down, they will be selling, but I'm not going anywhere.
As of September 9th, Little Rock officers say they've already cleared 55% of the first-degree battery offenses. That's where someone's been shot, stabbed, or seriously injured, and only 20% of the terrorist act offenses. That's where people have been shot at. You can read LRPD's full statement on KARK.com.